Hi everyone, welcome to the Hubcast with me, Michelle Craig. We're back again with another episode. This time we have Nicole Woodcock from Hummingbird Hypnotherapy. Hi Nicole.
Hello.
Now I'd have to say, I love the name of that company, Hummingbird. How did that come about?
Randomly sat at the back of the classroom in month 8 of my training. And I just sat doodling a little bird, and I was like, I need to go and find out what little birds I can integrate into this.
Yeah.
Hummingbird was the first one that came up, and I'm quite a spiritual person, so I went off to find out the spiritual meaning behind it.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it kind of resonates really well with what I do. So that was
cool.
it.
That's got a good meaning to it.
Yeah.
I like that. When I first saw your company name, and I thought, wow, that's something different. That's good.
Thanks.
So so tell everyone what it is that Hummingbird Hypnotherapy does.
Okay, so Hummingbird Hypnotherapy is, I'm a Solution Focused Clinical Hypnotherapist. That's kind of like my main role one-to-one with clients on a daily basis. I support the majority of people that are struggling with their mental health, children and adults, but my main kind of area that I work in is particularly with children with neurodiverse additional emotional needs. So those that are really struggling with just life, struggling with school, struggling with anxiety, low mood, things like that.
Okay, yeah.
I've supported a lot of young people through, if they've got any medical needs and they've suddenly become really fearful of going into hospitals, doctors, things like that. And then on the other side of things, supporting children that are school avoidant or struggling with emotional needs at school.
Okay.
So that's kind of like, integrated amongst supporting people to give up alcohol and getting people on holiday and the standard stuff that you would probably think a clinical hypnotherapist does, but my kind of niche area is working with young people from 6.
Oh, okay. Have you been doing this long?
Yeah, 10 years this year.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a milestone for me, because I remember in the beginning, when everyone's starting out in business and you go to all the networking events,
yes,
people give you an eye roll because you're a clinical hypnotherapist and you have to kind of harden up to that.
Yeah.
One of my colleagues at the time, he said, well, wait till you get to 5 years because they'll take you seriously then.
Oh, wow.
And I got to 5 years and I was like, I made it. And then I got to 10 years and I'm still here.
Oh, wow, yeah. No, that's good.
So blood, sweat and tears, but still
I'm
here.
Sure.
So
no, that's great. So the people that you look after and that, is it just anywhere, or is it in just Peterborough, or do you work all
so I've got a clinic in Bourne, and then I also work online up and down the UK. I've been fortunate to work with people in Florida, Dubai, places like that, so I kind of fit around whatever people kind of need.
Okay.
In that respect, it's quite amazing who gets to find out about you from different countries. That just blows my mind a bit.
Oh, okay.
So that was something that obviously came about after lockdown, because as a therapist we had to be one-to-one. And then they changed our code of conduct and our policies to be able to, so that we could then work online.
Yes.
And then obviously brought in more online safeguarding and stuff like that. So yeah.
Did you find you got busier after COVID? Did things change?
Yeah, COVID was actually a really good thing for my business. Lots of people in that first week of lockdown, obviously nobody knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
80% of my business just disappeared.
Wow.
And then obviously I had to go home and look after the children.
Yeah.
My kids were quite small then. And it was, kind of do or die, I guess. Had a conversation with one of my really close friends, and he was like, let's just show up, see what happens.
Yeah.
Just keep showing up. So we did random stuff. I did Face Pack Friday every Friday, so rocked up in a face pack on Instagram like an utter wally. Did mindfulness on Mondays, wisdom on Wednesdays, whatever it was to just get people to keep having the conversation, keep talking. In my mind, I'm really aware that people, lonely people that are on their own, COVID was that, tenfold, wasn't it? And I just wanted to be able to say, look, there are people out here that you can come and sit with, even if it's online, to come and just have a chat and interact with and have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
My main ethos in life is kind of fun.
Yes.
It's important.
It has to be, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
As well, there's a lot of stress around, and a lot of hard work, and so you have to have the fun.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
So what do you do with what you do? how do you have fun and do your work-life balance as well?
That's quite amusing because people probably wouldn't say I've got balance. I don't think that's the thing in my life. So my work-life balance is I've got 2 kids. It's just me and my 2 children. So one of my children is home ed. So I manage home ed in the morning, and then I work late till 9 o'clock at night, 5 nights a week.
Okay.
And so work-life balance is heavy, as in heavy work, not much balance. But saying that, I am a massive advocate for my work. So I'm solution focused in my life because that's the modality I work in. I really don't like sitting in problems. I don't like feeling stuck. So I know it's important for me to go out and do things that I enjoy. I love running. I love sunset chasing. I love music. They're like my main big things. Most of my feed on my social media is sunsets, moons, and festivals.
Oh, okay. That sounds like
so, yeah. So like if it kind of resonates, then that's kind of where I sit. But then I'm also quite a bit of a home bird. I do like being at home and just pottering around and
do you?
Just listening to tunes, putting the candles on and just chilling. Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite. I love being out.
Yeah.
And I do love my music.
Yeah.
I do love my rock music. I can't live without that. I'm always going to gigs or have it blaring at home. But
same.
Yeah, I've got
it's
to.
Essential.
Yeah, definitely. So, is it just you in the business?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, just me.
So a lot of hours.
Yeah, there's a lot of hours. There's a lot of I talk to my clients about the stress bucket. Like I'm pretty sure mine is just bubbles on the top quite nicely the majority of the time. So yeah, there is, for anybody that's self-employed, that's sole trading, your brain doesn't switch off, does it?
It doesn't.
It's
No.
constantly thinking of the next thing, what to post, what to do, where's your accounts at, what's your admin like, and I think sometimes when you get really overwhelmed, that has a massive impact on that part of things. I'm a really practical person. If people could just come and sit in my office, behave themselves and get better, that'd be great. And that's how I like to run my life. I want people to be well, I want people to be happy, especially kids. So like the admin side of things, I've got to be a bit strict on myself. I don't like that bit, but it's got to be done.
Oh, see, I love admin. I love it. I keep getting told I'm boring, but I just love admin. See, this Brightfield isn't my business. I run it for someone, but I'm the same. I will do whatever I need to do because I do treat this as my own. And I'm always coming up with ideas, ways to do this, ways to do that, ways to make that better. And so, even though people are aware that it's not my business, I am the way people are that do run their own business, and it can be stressful and
absolutely,
and trying to think what to do next and that, but it's good. It's definitely good, but as well, having fun and that,
and also 9 times out of 10, like if you don't step out of it, you don't get the moments where your brain is able to just imagine what it would look like if something did change, if it was able to be better. What would that look like? If you're permanently under stress, you don't get the sparks, you don't get the light bulb moments. They always happen in a random place, usually halfway down the fen that I run down, and I have to stop and get my notes out on the phone and just quick message and put it back in my pocket. And because ultimately when your brain's in creative space, that's when you're going to come up with the ideas. If you are constantly head down on it in that stress mode, that it's not going to arrive. It's not going to knock at the door.
It's true.
Hey, I'm here. You need to be in a different space to achieve that.
Definitely. Okay, so if people wanted to get in contact with you, find out more about what you do, maybe they might need your service, how would they be able to get hold of you?
Okay, so I'm on Instagram and Facebook as Hummingbird Hypnotherapy UK. Obviously I've got my website, which is hummingbirdshypnotherapy.co.uk. And I'm also on LinkedIn as Hummingbird Hypnotherapy, which is Nicole Hall. So you can find me on all of those platforms. Google, obviously.
Yes. That's probably the first place that. Google is the go-to. You can certainly find people off that.
Absolutely.
That's really interesting. And I do like the idea of things like that. Helping people, helping children, and things like that, because there are a lot of people out there and children that do need that sort of help, and it's good that there are people out there that can offer that.
It's also important to know that if we can support young people to understand their brain health, their mental health at a young age, they've already got that there. They've already learnt about it.
Yeah.
So then it's there as they get older, when they go through trickier times, they can sit and go, okay, so what did I learn when I went and learnt about my brain? How did that happen for me? Why am I back here again?
Yeah.
And you understand it. You know, lots of people don't understand how their brain works, and when you do, you suddenly sit and go, wow, okay, I now know what I need to do.
Yeah.
So
no, that's good. That's good. Yeah. No, I do like that. But that's all we've got time for now, Nicole. It's been brilliant and really interesting. So I will drop in the description the contact details for Nicole. So if you do want to get in touch with her, you can. And for now, that's it. See you all later.
Thank you.
Nicole.